A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at IMTEX 2025 at Italian Trade booth, and we are happy to have Mr. Giuseppe Battigelli, Mr. Andrea Lazzarini at a beautiful booth in hall number 2B. So we wanted to understand, what does your company do, what sort of machine you make, a history background about your company as well as your offerings.
Okay, very good. So thank you first of all for your visit to our stand. It's a very small stand and it's just an exploration of the Indian market. So it's the first time we are coming into India, but we are present everywhere else in the world, like in the European countries, in North America, Central America, and South America, and some Far East countries as well. But India for us is a new approach, so we would like to understand what the market is capable to receive from our company. Basically, the company we are today is 35 years old. We have an internal staff which includes technical organization for designing mechanic parts and for making the machinery, and we have another set of engineers for the software development.
Okay.
So we do the whole entire projects which we develop are developed inside our company. That's the first point which I would like to say. The products, what do we manufacture? Okay, the manufacturing programs are basically anything which has to do with tubes and metalworking on tubes and sheet metal. So the machines and the plants and the work centers we manufacture are basically for cutting tubes and sheets, bending, machining, end forming, washing, cleaning, packaging, and so on. So this is a complete range of our machines which we are producing as a standard product. But a part of our production is industrial automation. So we integrate existing plants or new plants or used manufacturing plants with our machinery, with our technology, and with our components to make a complete production process in an automatic mode. So you start from a tube and you come out with a finished product. So that is basically our business. So we study the customer's requirements, we integrate our technology with our machinery, then we come with our specialized people to install the machine, to make it run and start the production. Of course, we guarantee service, we guarantee spare parts, and as you know, existing since more than 35 years on the market, we still have customers who are very old customers coming back to us with the old machines and they need spare parts, and we give them all the servicing. And sometimes they send us an old machine, we do the retrofitting and resend them the machine, or we buy back the old machine and give them a new machine. Okay, so this is our program of activities, and this is where we have a very, very interesting market anywhere we go. In India, it's the first time I said, so we are exploring the market now. We would like to see how our products are being accepted on the local market. We'd like to see if we are competitive with the market, but we are sure that our technology is the top technology today in the world.
What during your what you have spoken, what as a media or as a somebody who meets a lot of customers, two pain points you touched, and I will say you hit the nail on the coffin. Two things. One is the service, which and the second part is parts. Since these are the two aspects which any company worries before buying a machine, that will I get a service, will I get a part. The two things that you said, it's covered. So I also wanted to understand which all industry you are targeting globally, the major
Yes.
customers from industries.
Well, the major industries in which our machines are being installed and manufacturing today are the aeronautics and space industry, railways, which are very interesting because we manufacture a series of machines in order to renew the existing railway lines and to make new lines. And what we do is not the tracks, but we make the sleepers, which are based below the tracks. And inside the sleepers, there is a very high, tough steel which needs to be processed with very, very high precision. And we make these machinery and we supply them in many countries in the world, even in countries which are not highly developed. For example, we have our machines now, we are manufacturing for the government in Egypt. So there's a big tender which we participated and we have won, and we are supplying them the machines. We are supplying them in Morocco. We've supplied them in Europe, in Spain, in Austria, in USA, in Mexico, South America, Russia. So these are very interesting things, and we have some parts which we have some samples. I will not show them to you now because I don't want you to waste your time, but they are very specific components which require very, very high precision in the manufacture. And you know, these are for high-speed trains. So the trains tracks are very, very important. And we make these machines to prepare the rods to manufacture the lines. That is what is important. Besides that, we operate in the furniture industry. So making, you know, the steel and the aluminum and copper and brass tubing, cutting, bending, end forming, assembling, and so on. So these are some of our industries, but we also make the machines which are suitable for medical industries. So building industry, for example, the scaffolding which we are utilizing for buildings which go up to 20 floors and more are all made with steel. So we have special machinery for cutting and preparing these steel bars and profiles which are utilized in manufacturing the scaffolding. So our machines are not simply cutting. They are cutting, they are washing, drying, labeling, printing with a laser or with inkjet printing on the tubes. We can bend the tubes, make the end form to fit on the accessories, and so on. So we are giving machinery and work centers which start from a long tube, which could be 12 meters long, and then transform that into small tubes which are processed for manufacturing and assembly.
I can say what I conclude is one-stop shop for all your machining needs, for everything you are doing it. Lastly, sir, today we are sitting in day 2. What is the response? What sort of customers you have met? How is your experience till date?
Well, we are in contact with several very big steel manufacturing people who are manufacturing steel tubes and also steel rods, because the steel rods go into some industries and the steel tubes go into other industries. So we are in contact with maybe 20 different big companies in India, and we will be meeting them in the near future. And I personally will be traveling to Jaipur and to Chennai, where we have to meet some other customers for the refrigeration. Refrigeration means air conditioners, heat exchangers, which go into the cooling systems, the heating systems, which are manufactured in India. So we make the complete range of machines to manufacture these refrigerating units.
Don't forget to visit the big palace in Jaipur, since you are going to Pink City, and
Yes.
the architecture is marvelous. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are coming to IMTEX looking for best of the technology, Italian technology, do visit RALC Italia SRL at hall number 2B, stall number A128C. Don't forget to say hello to Mr. Giuseppe Battigelli and Mr. Andrea Lazzarini. Thank you, sir. It
Thank
was
you very
pleasure
much.
talking to you.
Thank you. It's been
Wish
a
you a
pleasure.
great day.